Hi and welcome to my channel. And as you can see from the weather app, fall weather has officially arrived. So since it's rainy, I'm just looking for something really cozy to wear, something, loose, baggy, comfy. So I just went with my camo pants, sweatshirt, and a vest to complete Nikes with the green check, and we're off. I need to pick up some nails, so I got to the hair store a little too early. So Jen told me to wait a couple minutes and he was going to open. So shout out to Jen for letting me in because these nails, they need some help. Okay. And of course, as soon as I got in the hair store, I remembered that I needed some leave-in conditioner. I'm wearing my hair natural, so my natural curls, they need to stay moisturized. Coconut milk and honey is good money. And then I follow up with the Silky Gel Moisturizer Activator. Y'all, this stuff feels so nice and it keeps my hair so soft. Y'all remember Hawaiian Silky Perms? That was my first perm and couldn't nobody tell me nothing. So finally to what we came for, the nails. So I like these little nails right here. And I do come here a lot to look at the nails. Like, look at these little cartoon nails. And then they even have like the little extra fancy nails that's like $20, but they real cute. Like, if you into all the little things on your nails and stuff like that, like the designs and the chains and stuff, real cute. So I decided to go with these. A little razzle dazzle, but not too much. I just love the fact that they have so many options. You can dress it up, dress it down, bejeweled, sparkled, whatever you're looking for. They got a little bit of it. I mean, you can go goth, shine bright like a diamond, whatever you want. So I got what I needed out of Jen's. I spent under $20, so I'm not mad at that. So now I just have to run a couple more errands, and Walmart is right here. So I'm gonna just go check out and see what they have in the yarn section. Honestly, the yarn was not speaking to me today. Usually Walmart is one of my favorite places to come to, look at yarn and get yarn for a good price. But I don't know if it was the weather, like what, but I don't know. It's just not speaking to me. But I'm still looking, I'm still browsing, I'm still, getting inspiration. I think it's because all of the colors kind of look a little mixed up. I like it when all of the colors are like, together and look kind of neat. And this is just my creative process. So I went over to the ribbon and, got some ideas. I started thinking about what if I take some ribbon and pair it with the yarn and create something like that. So just little things, that just kind of pop up when I'm looking at all of the colors and in that environment. And I may not use this exact yarn or exact ribbon, but just being around this stuff sometimes just gives me new ideas. One thing about me is if I'm running errands, I'm definitely going to end up at the Dollar Tree at some point. And if I'm at the Dollar Tree, I'm headed straight to the craft aisle so I can see what yarn they got. If you want to try a new craft, start a new hobby, before you go to Hobby Lobby, go to the Dollar Tree because the Dollar Tree gonna have everything for cheap so you could try it out and see if you really like it. And then if you do like it, then you go to Michael's, you go to Hobby Lobby, you go to those places and get the better quality. Speaking of quality, this yarn section is not giving quality or qualified right now. The yarn is just not speaking to me. It's just the yarn is not yarning. However, they do have some interesting colors, and like I said, buy it here first if you want to try it out, and then if you like it, then you go to Hobby Lobby, then you get a little bougie. Not Dollar Tree with the press-on nail section though. Like, Dollar Tree is stepping their game up, but baby, the glue is not included. Okay. Of course, I had to go down the hair aisle, and I remember when I saw these that my bonnet is falling apart, so I decided to pick up a little bonnet. I got the leopard print so to match with my house shoes. I'm finished running my errands. I'm back at the house, and Phoebe is there to greet me at the door. And since I didn't go immediately to the back door to let her out, she ran up the steps ahead of me and met me at the top and stared me down. And now it's time to get comfy. Putting on some sweats, putting on my favorite leopard print house shoes, so comfy, and I'm going to put on my new leopard print bonnet. I'm really here for the comfort, the ease, the relaxation, and for Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue sauce, because that's what I'm eating with my chicken fingers today. And this tart cherry kombucha, baby, I say yes. Now, as a diabetic, my blood sugar number should not be looking like this, but we're going to enjoy this food and we're going to take this insulin and we're going to work it out like Evel Knievel. Now it's time for me to put on these nails so my hands can be camera ready so I can finally record some crochet content, some tutorials for y'all. However, The nails in this set, I did not like how they were fitting on my fingers, so I wound up going with another set that I had, a backup set, and I love these. Classic French with a little pizzazz. All right, now we got the nails, we got the yarn, we got the hook. We are ready. For this project that I'm doing right now, I'm making some granny triangles and granny squares, and I can't wait for y'all to see what it's going to be.